Okay. The first thing that we're going to want to do before we can send emails, we want to add contacts or anything like that, is we want to make sure that our settings are properly configured. So we're going to go here to the settings and we see a list of things that we can update. We can update our tenant settings, meaning our name and our email address. We can change our location and time zone. We've got email integration, so we've got two different ways to do that with more coming, but we'll talk about that in a second. We've got scoring and decay. We've got tracking. You can add custom fields if your business has unique parameters you want to track. We've got custom fields. We also have AI configuration, which we'll talk about in a different video as it relates to templates. You have the ability to change your password. And then finally, you can actually delete the entire application if you want to shut down your account. I'm going to walk through what I think are the most important settings to set up to get yourself going so you're not frustrated, as well as test your first email so you ensure everything's working. So first thing we're going to want to do is make sure our tenant name or our company name is right and our tenant domain. Now, since we are using a throwaway account, I'm actually going to use one of the domains I know that I have permission to send from for this example. And then from our email address, we're going to type in chef@oneyearchef.com. Excuse me. We're going to say we're from One Year Chef. I'm over here in the East Coast, so we're going to keep that the same. We're going to fill out our company information. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save. So we're going to change those settings first, and then we're going to come back down here to email service integration. Now today there's two ways for you to integrate email so you can send. If you've got your own domain, right? Well, you need to have your own domain either way, but you've got that domain. You want to do SMTP, or what we recommend is MailerSend. MailerSend is a email sending tool that's great. It's got lots of powerful features and an API that you just plug into this and it configures itself. So I prefer Mailer API sends. I've actually created my API key, so I'm just going to paste it here. Of course, you can't see it because we're going to keep that a secret. I'm going to go back over here to my temporary email address. I'm going to put that here. Well, it was here anyways. I'm going to go ahead and hit save settings. Again, real quick, just to make sure that API key sent or saved. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit send test email. It's going to take a couple of seconds. It's going to say test email sent to your email address on file. So if I come back to my temporary email address, we may have to do this again because, oh, good. So we see CampaignCore email test and success. So now I know that I can send emails through CampaignCore successfully. If you want to change your scoring and decay, that's great, but we recommend just leaving those values in there today until you understand a little bit more about your behavior. And then the last thing I would say is if you want to add any custom fields such as district, you have different types of fields that you can add. We're just going to keep it as a text field. We're going to add that custom field. And so now when we create a contact, the custom field of district will be available. But as you can see, that took less than 3 minutes for us to configure email settings. The big thing is that you have to own the tenant domain, and the email address needs to be from that domain in order for you to send successfully.